A colourful character and a polarising figure. Few men divided public opinion as much as former Victorian RSL president Bruce Ruxton. Reporter Jonathan Lee joins us now from Tewantin, where Mr Ruxton was laid to rest today. And Jonathan, it was a fitting farewell for the veteran.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Max. To many, Bruce Ruxton was a champion and a legend, and that's exactly how he's been remembered here today at Tewantin. For 23 years, he was the head of Victoria's RSL sub-branch, but he spent his last 8 up here on the Sunshine Coast, and it's here that he's been laid to rest. In fact, only in the last half an hour, around 300 mourners made the final march from the small chapel up here to the cemetery, where Bruce has been laid to rest. We spoke to a number of his friends, and to him, he was a true Aussie legend.
And he was a very uncomplicated person in that his whole demeanour was to serve the veteran.
He was fighting right through his entire career in the RSL. He fought for the veterans.
Many people wrote about him that didn't really understand Bruce. Very few people got to the soft side of him, and really in many ways he could be a pussycat.
Yeah, Bruce was certainly a colourful character, and he didn't ever pull his punches. In fact, it's a number of those comments that he's most famous for. In fact, he called Desmond Tutu a witch doctor, a comment much later in life he said he sincerely regretted. He was also famously opposed to homosexuals in the military, changes to Australia's monarchy and the national flag, but it was his hard work campaigning for veterans and for veterans' rights which actually won him an OAM and also an Order of the British establishment, and it was actually that which was awarded to him on behalf of the Queen much later in life. And as I said, those mourners have actually just made their way up here, and they're also beginning to disperse now. So Bruce has been laid to rest. A ceremony will also be held much later in the week in Melbourne, Max.
OK, thank you to Jonathan Lee reporting live from the Sunshine Coast.